Hello everyone, this is LeoSyron and welcome to another vlog where I talk about my projects and my life. So what have I been up to? Well, first of all, this week's game will be Sonic. I'll be playing as I talk to you. So let's start. My cat is bothering me. Fuck, I can't use my controller for some reason. Screw that. I'm gonna play. How the fuck do I jump? Up. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so let me start by talking about how it went on the doctor. Last vlog I talked about how I'm worried about some aspects of my health. And according to the doctor, I've gathered some blood tests I made, some urine tests, some feces tests. Everything seems to be fine with me. My cholesterol is very balanced. It's more on the low side even. My blood is okay. My thyroid is okay. My urine, he said, is just a little alkaline. But that may be because I didn't take a big enough pause between my last pee and my test pee. I'm not talking about pee and feces today, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna be brief about that, okay? And in my feces they didn't find any worms, even though I saw them myself sometimes, in a few occasions. And that's weird, but I can only hope that they're right, and that the discomfort I feel is because I eat too much fibers in my diet. That may happen. All this thing is... I hate these bonus levels. Of all Sonic games, Sonic 1's bonus fucking suck dicks. Okay. So, what else can I tell you about my medical findings? Yeah, sometimes I feel some discomforts on my chest, and I'll start looking this thing up real soon. But I don't think it's anything grave. I might have. Just yesterday I came to a realization that I may have low blood pressure, and that's something that makes sense if I consider the history I have. I fucking hate these bonus, and my cat's on fucking my gaming hand. So that's it. I'm gonna check this pressure thing soon, but I think that I'm really okay. I finished watching The Disastrous Life of Psyche K on Netflix, and that anime is very, very funny. And I thought that was the ending, and just 1 or 2 days before I watched the last episodes of the second season, I came to find that there's gonna be another Psyche anime. It's not gonna be named the same way, it's not gonna be The Disastrous Life of Psyche, it's gonna be Psyche something. And that excites me. I liked the first anime very much, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. Oh, I'm too clumsy. So, some similar thing that happened just now before I started recording. You know, I just watched the first episode of the 7th season of Voltron, and my understanding went that the 7th season would be the last, because that's what I read before starting to watch it. But just today I saw that a trailer for the actual final season, which is gonna be the 8th season of Voltron, has been released. I didn't watch it because I don't want any spoilers for the 7th season, but that excited me. And at the same time I feel like fuck! Ugh! At the same time I feel like I've been spoiled that the 7th season isn't actually the last one. But I guess that on this day and age, that's on me for taking too long to watch that. But well, anyways, very excited to Voltron. Now that I finished Psyche, I will watch it more frequently. And oh fuck, I fucking hate these talking about what I'm watching, there is something else that I want to mention, and that's I'm watching a live action series, finally, after a while, and its name is Dark. It's a German series. It's very similar to Stranger Things in many aspects, but it's different in that it's more serious of tone. Both of them have suspense, but you know, Stranger Things has the kids and they're all merry and happy, and they add a comic value to the series. In Dark, that isn't so much present there. Instead, you've got more sex scenes and you've got more serious tone. Somebody's getting tortured there. I just watched 3 episodes, not enough for me to know why exactly that person is getting tortured. But it's really interesting. If you like that kind of things, I really recommend to you Dark. It was my girlfriend that recommended it to me. And now we've got like the week before the last week was where, oh, I'm playing so bad today. I'm playing so bad. I can't believe I'm playing this bad. But it's okay. So, what I was saying. The week before last week, we had the ending of My Hero Academia's 4th season or 3rd season. I don't even remember on which season we are. But life takes something and gives something back, you know? Because now we've got the 5th anime of JoJo that has just started. But I'm not excited about that. I had started reading the manga for the 5th part of JoJo, and I wasn't enjoying it as much as I enjoy Stardust Crusaders. But one friend of mine told me that some big things about the series are revealed there on the 5th part, so that excites me in the long run, not on the short run. There's something personal I want to talk about. It's about my psychology a little. It's just that, and some beliefs of mine. It's just the way I react to conflict. Is that my philosophy went into proof, into test recently. Is that my philosophy is, even if I totally disagree with someone, even if I do want to rage out on someone for stupid things they said, I do believe that the right answer will be finding a solution in halfway. Like, I do believe nobody knows everything for sure. I do believe that even if somebody thinks something absurd, they have a reason for that, and that we must try and learn from that point of view and come to the real truth, because the truth is something that would lie between the grasp of people, where people, you know, something like that. And thus, I never tried. I believe that I shouldn't try to convince people hardly on my beliefs, because that would go against the uncertainty principle I just mentioned. But just recently I came to find that sometimes people deserve and should get some of your rage, you know. Sometimes people are just eager to do shit, and you've gotta lash out that on them. You gotta confront them sometimes. Some opinions is just like I saw in a friend of mine's Instagram stories now. Oh, I hate this Sonic world. Oh, she wasn't cursing the Sonic world, that's me, but she said, I respect your opinion as long as your opinion doesn't go against anybody's existence. And that's just one example of how there are some ideologies that you should confront. Some ideologies are against the existence of other people, some ideologies are dangerous for other reasons, and sometimes fighting, confronting is necessary. Even if I don't believe that about changing other people's opinions necessarily, sometimes you've gotta let them know that they're retarded, and that, you know, I'm not sure how I will approach conflict exactly on the near future, but it's subject to change now that I've been thinking about those things. This world makes me mad, dude. I should confront whoever made this fucking level. Should have played Mario World instead of Sonic today. Anyway, yeah, there's something else about myself that's being revealed. You know, I've been talking for weeks about how I reached the final level of Mario 3D World and how I am not beating it yet because it's a little frustrating. And I just realized that the way I play Mario 3D World talks a lot about my personality. It's because whenever I start playing for example, today I'm gonna play Mario 3D World and I haven't played in a few days. I'm gonna play that super difficult level. It's okay. My first run of the day, when I am out of tune, when I'm not warmed up to play, my first run is usually the best one. And when I don't get to the end of the level, I die. My second run, when I'm more warmed up, is worse than first run because I get frustrated and because I feel like I am entitled to be further on the level from the start. It's like my patience is so short and I have the capability to overcome obstacles. I have the capability to play better, but I am so impatient. I'm so pissed off about what happened that I am unable to fully focus as I did on my first run, and that shows in the lack of results from the following runs. And I sometimes, of course, I do another good run after the first one, but I always reach a point where I start to get what's the word for that? I start to go stale. I start to stop progressing on my runs, and that's when I stop playing for the day. But you know, I'm not looking forward to finish that game before I start my next 3D one anyways. That whenever I finish that, I'll finish that. No hurry about playing Mario 3D World. That may become a long-term challenge for me. But I still think that controls are shitty and that if I played with Mario 64's Mario, I would have already won. Just saying, no Jones, I know that Jones are bad, but that's how I feel. You know, some weeks ago I also talked about making a video about my art inspirations throughout my life. And I have started writing the script for that a long time ago, but I am thinking about giving up on that video because it's gonna give me a lot of work to make that. And I do believe that on my personal reflections I am already finding out where I should take my art next, even before I realize that video. And that is that I should... There's a story. I made for my father, as you can see on my last art roundup, I made a portrait of him in it's a caricature of him for his birthday, and now I'm making one for my mother-in-law, which is his wife. And I made 2 or 3 attempts that I really didn't like, a portrait of her. And in the last attempt was an attempt where I was less cautious about the tracing guidelines, you know, of the drawing, and that's the one that actually I liked the most. And I do believe that I should start trying to become more free of those strict methods to which I approached making art, like always doing certain lines to get the grasp of the anatomy. I won't abandon anatomy, it's just that the way I reach anatomy will change, you know? And in terms of thematics and styles, I guess that I should start just going with the flow, you know, going more to watch what I feel I love, because I've been doing mostly faceless mannequins when I'm practicing anatomy, and generic looking people when I'm studying faces. Oh dude, I thought I could go underneath it, and that's not fulfilling me artistically. So I will change that. I'll do things that are more consistent to my interests. And you know what? I might start doing something that is slightly erotic. And did you know who encouraged me to do that? My dad. Yes. Because you know, I made my Balzette last week, and my Balzette is a dominatrix one. She's wearing leather, she's got spikes on her, and my father came to me and said, you know son, those kinds of hardcore punk aesthetics could sell well on the art fairs I go to. Yes, my father goes to art fairs. He worked as a programmer most of his life, but now he and his wife, my mother-in-law, I mean, his wife still works as a programmer, but both of them now do art and they go to art fairs, and I've been talking to them about me participating on the fairs with them, and my father told me that that kind of soft, erotic themes might sell well there, and that means that maybe I'll do some slightly erotic takes on pictures, you know? But that's just one of the things I want to make. I won't do everything erotic from now on, but it will be there. It will be among my expertise. You know, a few years ago I started my fucking ass. What's wrong with the level designers who made this level? What's fucking wrong with them? Shit. So a few years ago I made a couple of hentai pieces. For technical and thematic reasons I'm not proud of them all, but I found that the process of making erotic drawings was very enjoyable for me. I won't be shy about it, I like doing that. And who knows, doing more erotic things might be the thing for me for now. But yeah, that's just one of the themes I will come to. And you know, the way I practice will change, as I already said. My motivations, I will focus more on my motivations besides getting better, because getting better is too generic and it leads me to doing the faceless mannequins and the generic portraits, as I already said. So I will focus more on what I love. And you know, I've been working on my game. My partner is still occupied with changing countries right now. He isn't working much on the game, but that's understandable. Meanwhile, I'm doing one more animation for Kasai, the fiery bird ninja we have. I had already made his idle animation, and now I am making his attack animation. It's gonna be a 3-attack combo, and I won't be humble about it, it's becoming fucking awesome. That animation, friends, oh, I'm really proud of the fuck! That attack animation is coming out really nice. Really, really nice. I don't want to play this Sonic anymore, but I'll do it until I finish the vlog. But there's only one more thing left for me to say, and that's that my 3D world, I mean my 3D scenario, is practically done. I just have to tweak the rainbow, because the rainbow isn't always looking at the camera. I already gathered some information on how to do that. It requires programming, that's why I'm lazy about starting to do that, and it doesn't solve all of my problems, but I won't make it perfect, that rainbow. I will just make it realistic enough for comfort, and I still have to take some 360 pictures of my world. I will make 360 videos actually of the scenario I made and post them on Facebook and YouTube for your viewing pleasure. You will be able to immerse on the 3D world even without a computer that can run that kind of thing, you know. You will be able to see that on 360 on your cell phone. And and that's what I'll do next. Well, I think I should wrap it up for this week. I think I already said everything I had to. Oh, this is weird. Okay, I'm gonna lose on purpose. Bye bye. Thanks for watching, my friends. I know I've been terrible at Sonic today, but sometimes that happens, you know. But it's been a pleasure talking to you, and see you next time. Oh, and if you want some art commissions, just let me know. I'm eager to do more art commissions, I really want to do that. Yes, thank you for watching. Bye bye.